everyone, welcome back to the Makisode YouTube channel. How are you today? It's a beautiful weather out. I hope it is the same where you are, or even better. What do we have here? Is one of ours. Yep, it is one of ours. This one was we were playing around with shapes. All right, shapes. That's what this was about. All right, but before I go around, get around to telling you all of the drama and all of the magic that happened with this dress and the shapes. Are you new to our channel? Please do go subscribe. Yeah, on a weekly basis, we bring you brand new videos, inspiring you on all of the possibilities of crochet. We walk you through how we made one of our own bespoke pieces. We demystify what one celebrity or another wore, and then we talk patterns. Yeah, we draw patterns, we simplify patterns, we modify patterns. Essentially, we create patterns. Yep. So yeah, we teach all of that here. So do well to subscribe, right? We have our galleries up on Instagram for wedding day apparel. You can find those at Makisode Weddings. And then for our everyday casuals, corporates, accessories, and the likes, you can find those at Makisode Models. Do well to follow, do well to like, do well to leave a nice comment, and do well to share. Please share our content. Now back to our dress. Okay, so what happened here? This dress was essentially worked in 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. We started with the shapes. Okay, we started with the shapes. All right. So we have this triangle right here, a triangle, but I'll call it a trapezoid-like triangle. Why? While we increased, at the sides, right, to create our triangle, we also gave it a little dip in the middle, right there. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to pause right here to show you in slow-mo what that looks like. So right here, this is where the triangle started. Right there is where the triangle started. As you can see, we worked this in triple crochet stitches. All right, as you can see, triple crochet stitches. So yep, that's how we started. So we increased, we added this right there to increase. We increased at the sides, we maintained, increased. You can see, maintained, increased again, both in middle and sides. Remember that all of the rows are going to be increased at the sides. However, every 2 rows we now increase in the middle to give it an extra, give it a pointy tip at the end of the triangle. All right, so it's not going to be a perfect triangle. It's going to end up looking something like this. So yeah, something like this. So yeah, it's supposed to, a normal triangle would look like this, but this particular shape would end up looking something like this. That's it. That's the difference, right? Because increases were also inserted at intervals in here, in addition to the increases that were inserted on this side. So that's it. So yeah, that's like I said, over here we teach different techniques that make your work look unique, right? You won't say, I don't know about how many crocheters would bother with that, but we wanted that to show. Then towards the end, we now maintained our increases for the last, say 8 rows. We maintained, we did not skip any ones anymore. We didn't maintain the rows anymore. So for the last 8 rows, we ensured that we inserted increases in that center part so that that pointy tip in the triangle can be visible. Now, for this other side, one would think, oh, you'd work a normal rectangle, but that's not what we did. Rather, we worked a rectangle that had a tail. So again, let me show you what that shape looks like. I'm going to be attaching a video on how this particular shape was made. So this is the shape we ended up with. Yeah. So instead of having a regular rectangle like this, right, we ended up with something like this. So we now had this. Yep. We ended up with something like that. You see? Yep. That's what we ended up with. So this is it right there. You can see that, right? So this is the middle, right? This is where the rectangle starts. The rectangle starts right here. Okay. And then as it goes down, this is it. So I am attaching I know this is a little complicated. Yeah. For my work, right? For our channel, let me give that disclaimer. Our tutorials are usually made for advanced level crocheters. So if you are a level lower and there are things that I am doing here that you do not understand, really the video wasn't meant, for you. I'm sorry about that. But however, you can ask me questions in the comments. Ask questions about any part of what I'm saying or what I said that you do not quite understand. Ask questions right there, and I will do my best to explain as explicitly as I can. On the other hand, if you're a total beginner, somebody who's never crocheted before, you will not understand the thing that I say or do here. You would need beginners classes, and that we also give at our academy. So do let us know also in the comments if you're interested in joining our crochet family. All right. So like I was talking, this rectangle started here, and then kept increasing and having these extensions all the way for the particular width that we wanted. Okay, so that's it. Back to the main dress. All of these parts right here were worked in granny squares. As you can see, triple crochet stitch granny square for the triangle part, and then double crochet stitch granny square for the rectangular part. What did we do? What was our aim? We wanted a flare look, as you saw in the pictures preceding the video. You saw how it gave the beautiful, a flare that it gave the dress. That was the aim, and so we achieved it. When we were done working these pieces, we worked 4 of these pieces, 2 of the triangles and 2 of the rectangles, right? We now joined them together, right, to create a skirt, and then started to work up, the torso part of the dress. That is it. So torso part of the dress, we worked in houndstooth stitches to give it this very nice texture, right? And then we gave it sleeves. The sleeves we also maintained something I didn't mention. The houndstooth part right here was worked with 4-ply. This part right here, all of it was worked with 2-ply. Why? We wanted it to have the flare feel, like I said earlier. The sleeves also imitate the lower part, which we worked with 2-ply yarn and in granny square, triple crochet granny square stitches. All right, we gave it a puff, meaning we inserted a whole lot of stitches at the shoulder area while maintaining the rest of the part. If you're not clear on how to work sleeves, I'm going to be attaching a video, teaching how to work sleeves. I'm going to attach a video teaching how to achieve this perfectly rounded neckline. I'm going to attach a video showing us how to create this funny rectangle shape, right? And then I'm also going to attach a video showing us how this looks. I may not be attaching one on how, of course, you know how to work granny stitches as an advanced level individual crocheter. So, but I'm going to attach a video showing you this shape properly. So if you did not get it earlier, or you can rewind the video to go see how I drew the shape. That's it. It's a beautiful dress that can be used for bridesmaids train, the bridal train. You can also wear it as a wedding guest, to a wedding. You can, dress it up, dress it down, and, have fun. Yeah, we edged with single crochet stitches, the neckline, edged with a few rows of single crochet stitches for the arm, for the sleeves, and then of course the lower part of the dress we did not edge. We left it as is to keep the magic alive. See, that's it, to keep that magic alive right there. We didn't edge. So that's it. Do you have questions? Please do ask in the comments. Any part of the dress, please ask in the comments. Whatever level that you are at, ask. And then you love the dress, you don't have the skill level, to work the dress. Yeah, you love the dress so much you would like it. Please ask us in the comments, and we will do it for you for a token. Now you love the dress, you have the skill level, you're an advanced crocheter, but you'd like a pattern. Please also let us know in the comments, and then we'll do it for you for a token as well. However, everything else that I did here is for free. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.